Hello students, we are going to start with the next chapter today. Before I start, hope all of you have completed section formula. If still few students are left with the work of the same, must complete it within a day. Okay, so now I'm introducing the next topic and the next concept, that is of central tendency. Now central tendency is actually, we see various kind of statistical data, okay, and which have a certain possibility of the center observation, where we can talk about that this is the middle value. In our junior classes, since 5th 6th start, we start with talking about mean, median, mode and all that, right? So this is what actually central tendency means. The tendency of a statistical data, when we understand, when we talk about, then that is called as the central tendency. Okay, now there are different ways by which we can measure the central tendency. We can talk about it in three different ways: mean, median and mode. Okay, now in today's class I'm just taking the first basic thing, that is the arithmetic mean or the mean itself. Okay, now let us understand the formula for the same, and then we'll do the questions based on the same. Fine, everyone ready with books? Chapter 21 we are going to start today, central measures of central tendency. I've just written this central tendency, measure of central tendency. Ready? Okay, so firstly let me explain you the formula. See, the mean of a data indicates how the data are distributed around the central part of the distribution. For example, if I'm saying there are 7 values, then for the 7 values, which one is the middle one? If say I start from the right side, I start from the left side, I arrange them in increasing order or in decreasing order, so the middlemost value will remain still the same. So that is why the arithmetic numbers are also known as measures of central tendency. Now only formula I'm going to deal with and I'm going to talk about, I'm going to explain you in today's class, is mean of raw data. If there are certain observations or variates, see the word that will be used is observations or variates are given. For example, I'm talking about weight of 10 students of your class, first 10 roll numbers weight I'm talking about. So 1 2 3 4 like that, these are the values. Okay, mean means, arithmetic mean means simply sum of all observations or sum of all variates upon number of observation. For example, just now I took the example, the weight of first 10 students of the class. So what is the number of observation? What is the number of students I'm talking about here? 10. So n becomes 10. What are the values for each of the weight? So that we are going to sum up. Fine. So in other words, I can say it as that mean is equal to sum of the variables upon total number of variables. Okay, or I can say sum of all observations, which we always use. This is the best formula to be learned. Mean is sum of all observations upon number of observations. Clear? This part is fine. Now at the same time, I can take it as in symbolic form. I like this, please pay attention. Symbolically I can say it as sum of xi, that is x1 x2 x3 like that, so on. We have a number of observations, so this sign is for summation, this is the sign for summation, that is sum of. Okay, summation of sum of xi upon n is the number of observation. Now if frequency is given, okay, x values are given, then do you know how to find out? Yes, the frequency sum will be obtained, and then that is how we are going to continue. Clear everyone? So remember, the next formula will be, yes, the next formula then will be equal to sum of fi xi upon sum of fi. So I'll talk about that also. Okay, today in the class we are going to talk about this formula for me, sum of all observation upon total number of observation, which you have already used in your previous classes. And at the same time we are going to talk about the formula where frequencies are given. You know, the cumulative frequency, the frequency distribution table is given. So when xi fi are given, then also we are going to talk about. Okay, so let's move to the questions now. Formula is clear. This you have used in your junior classes also. So the first question is straight away to find the mean of. Pay attention. The first question, I'm giving you that as homework. Okay, so I'll take the second one itself. First question, I'm still reading it out from your book. The question says, okay, the first question is calculate the arithmetic mean of 5.7, 6.6, 7.2, 9.3 and 6.2. How many variates? How many observations? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. What will you do? What's the formula? Add all the observations upon number of observation, which is in the first question 5. Okay, if I add, what do I get? Add all these. 5.7, 6.6, 7.2 plus 9.3 plus 6.2, it comes out 35. And 35 upon 5 is the number of observations, so it comes out 7. Clear, everyone? So first question I'm giving you, both parts to be done as homework. Second question, the marks obtained by 15 students, okay, is given. So all the marks, can you all see in your book? Yes. First part is to find the mean of the marks. How many students am I talking about? 15 students. So what is the sum of the marks that they are getting? Add all these. What do we get? You will get it as 207 upon 15. So which comes out 13.8. So first question complete, and second question, first part I am giving you as homework. We will straight away start with the second solution. Pay attention everyone here. Second solution is what am I going to talk about. Okay. Up to first part understood now? What is to be done? Add all the marks upon number of students. Okay. So that is 207 upon 15, which comes out 13.8. Now the second part of the question says, from here you need to be very, very attentive, everyone pay attention. The mean of their marks when marks of each student are increased by 4. By what am I increasing the marks? I am increasing each student mark by 4. See the line, read the line. By increasing 4 marks in each student, what is the increase in marks? Yes, 15 students were there. Okay, so 15 fours are 60. What was the sum initially in the first part? I have told you just now this thing. Adding all 207. So 207 plus the 60, because for one student the marks is increased by 4 and 15 such students are there. So the increase in marks will be 15 into 4. Are you getting this point? Pay attention once again, I am explaining. Number of students 15. Okay, and for each student the marks increase is 4. So how many marks you are going to increase in all totality? 15 into 4, that is 60. 207 was the sum of the observations earlier in the first part. So add 60 marks to it. So what do you get? 267. So 267 upon 15, that will give you the new mean. Okay, first part it was 13.8, now it comes out 17.8. Clear? Third part question says the mean of their marks you have to find out again. When the marks of each student are doubled, okay, how many students? 15 students. For one student, each student, what are we doing? We are saying that by deducting, the third part says by deducting 2 marks of each. So what will happen? 15 twos are 30. For one student, I am reducing 2 marks. Okay, for 15 students, 15 twos are 30 marks will be reduced. Now in deducting or reducing, what do you do? Minus. So subtract that. This was the initial sum of all observations in the first part, minus 30, which comes out 177. But will it change the number of students? No, it will still remain the same. So it comes out 177 upon 15, which on solving gives 11.8. Clear? Here it was increasing the marks of each student by 4. Since there are 15 students, 15 into 4 we did, and plus. Here it is deducting the 2 marks from each student. So for one student 2 marks is deducted, for 15 students 30 marks total are deducted. So from the initial sum of all observations, we'll subtract that and we'll note. But the number of students will remain the same. Last part, fourth part in the question says, the mean of their marks when marks of each student are doubled. Now doubling means what? 2. 207 was the sum of observations initially. Doubling means simply multiplied by 2. We get it as now the sum of observation, new sum of the observation comes out 414. Number of students will remain same 15. So divided, what do you get? 27.6. Clear everyone? Okay. So this is the next question. Fine. Let's move to the next. Third question, A is homework. Okay. It's simply the mean you have to write, which means I'm reading out the question. 6y7 x 14, that is given as 8. Okay, the mean is 8. That means 6 plus y plus 7 plus x plus 14 upon 5 observation upon 5 is equal to 8. So y in terms of x. Just a linear equation you have to. Okay. Third question, B part, I am taking the solution, discussing the solution with you. Pay attention. The B part says the mean of 9 variates is 11. When number of observations are 9, what do we get as the mean? 11. 9 variates means 9 observations, the mean is 11. So what do you think is the sum? The sum will be number of observations multiplied by the mean. So that will be the sum. Clear students this part? We were having the formula for mean as, what's the formula for mean? Mean is equal to sum of all observations upon number of observations. So if I am asking you the sum of all observation, it will be equal to what? The number of observation n multiplied by the mean. Clear? Simply cross multiplication. So total sum of all observation comes out 11 nines are 99. Further the question says, B part, pay attention. If 8 of them are given, these are the 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. These are the 8 variates. These are the 8 observations. So, what is the ninth variate? You have to tell the ninth one. What was the sum for the 9 observations? 99. Sum of these 8 observations comes out 89. So, what is the left? What is the ninth observation? It is simply 10. Clear, students? You can verify also. 99 is this upon 9, that is 11. So, 11 is the mean. Clear? So, this was third question, B part, which was a class work. Fine. Let's move to the next. Fourth question I am discussing. Fourth question, A part, see what it says. The mean age of 33 students, mean is 13 years. So, what will be the total sum of all? Just now we have done in the previous one. See, for 9 observation, if mean is 11, what is the sum of all observation? Number of observations multiplied by mean. Clear? So, that is what the sum. So, similar is here. 33 student, number of students, and this is the mean. Multiply, if I'll find out the product, what will I get is the sum of all. So, that is 429 years. So, that means if the mean or age of 33 students is 13 years, then the sum of all these 33 students' age is 429. Question says, the mean age of 33 students of a class is 13 years. So, this is that. If one of the girl leaves the class, how many were there? 33 students. How many left? One girl left. How many are left now? Now, it will be of 32 students. Okay, now we are going to talk about 32 students. If one girl leaves the class, the mean becomes this. So, the new mean is 207 upon 16. What is the age of that girl who left? So, these are now new number of students are 32. What is this given as? This is the mean of those 32 students. Mean is given, number of observation is given. Can you find the total age of these all? Yes, multiply. 16 ones are 16, 16 twos are 32. 2 into 207 comes out 414. So, for 32 students, what is the sum of their ages? 414. For 33 students, what was the sum of their ages? 429. So, what is the age of that girl who left the class? Subtract the two, 429 minus 414, and that will be the age of that girl. Clear, everyone? Understood? Sure? So, that is what it is. So, the age comes out 15 years. Perfect. Let's move to the next question. Question number 4, B part. See what the question says. Okay. See the next. It is question number 4. A part is clear, everyone? Sure, understood? Hence the age of the girl you can find out. Okay. Question number next. B part is homework. See the next question number, what it says. The next question number 5 I am talking about. Please pay attention. Find the mean of 25 given numbers when mean of 10 of them is 13. Mean of 10 numbers is 13. So, what is the sum of these? 10 into 13? 130. And the mean of remaining numbers. 10 numbers out of 20. 10 numbers out of 25 are there. So, remaining kitne bache? What are the remaining? 25 minus 10? 15. So, mean of remaining 15 is 18. So, what is the sum now? 18 into 15? 270. So, total numbers are 25. Okay. For 10 numbers, this is the sum of all observations. For 15 numbers, this is the sum. So, that means total sum of 25 numbers will be what? Sum of these two. Total numbers were 25. And for 10 numbers, this is the mean. So, sum of these 10 numbers comes out 130. Remaining means 25 minus 10, that is 15. The mean is 18. So, what is the product we get? What is the sum of all observation we get? Number of observation 15 into the mean 18, it comes out 270. So, that means total sum of 25 numbers is 130 plus 270, which comes out 400. How many students? How many numbers? 25. What is the sum? 400. So, the mean comes out 400 upon 25, straight away 16. Clear everyone? Sure? So this part is understood. Now let's move to the next question number. Yes, question number next is 6 is homework. See the 7th one, what it says. The content of 100 matchboxes. So this frequency distribution table, this table is already given to you. Okay. The content of 100 matchboxes were checked to determine the number of matches they contain. Okay. 100 matchboxes we are talking about. And where is that 100? It is the sum of all these matchboxes. 8, 12, 21, all this, the sum should come 100. Sum of all. This is the frequency. Okay. See, number of matches. This table is already given in the question. X is given as number of matches and number of boxes that is in front. So, number of matches 35. The matchboxes which are having 35 matches, they are 6, 36, 10, 37, 18 and so on. It is given till 40. Add all these frequencies. If it comes out 100, that means all the frequency, all the matchboxes we have taken into account. So it comes out 100. Now, when such a distribution table is given, frequency is given, how do we find the mean? We find the mean by the formula. This formula I was talking about, students. Make a note of this formula, everyone. Pay attention. See this formula, everyone. Yes, what is the formula? It is sum of fx upon sum of frequency. So add all these frequencies. That will be the sum of all observation, and that will be the number of observations. And what is the sum of all observation? For 35 matchboxes, number of boxes are 8. So 35 into 6, 210. Okay. 36 into 10, 360 fx. Okay. So add all these fx, add all the frequencies and divide. What do we get is the mean. So what's the formula for mean? Sum of fixi upon sum of frequency. Add all the fx. This is fx. Simply f multiplied by corresponding x. So this is what it is. And upon sum of all frequencies. This is fine. This was solution number 7. The question says calculate correct to one decimal place. So 38.13 is what you are getting. 3813 upon 100. 38.13. Correct to one decimal place means, yes, see the next decimal place value 3. If the second decimal place value is 5 or more than that, we increase the previous by 1. But here we can see it is what? It is 3. It is less than 5. So leave it, ignore it. Whatever will be the answer, it is 38 point. Clear? How many extra matchboxes? The next part says. So this part is clear, this formula. I've noted it clear also here in the next screen. Okay. Mean will be equal to sum of all fx upon sum of all frequency. So this is what it is. Correct to one decimal place since it was less than 5. Ignore it. Drop it as it is, and 38.1 is the answer. The second part of the question, pay attention students, what it says. Determine how many extra matchboxes would have to be added to the total contents of 100 matchboxes to bring the mean exactly up to 39. If I want this mean which is 38.1, exactly 39. So easy. Exactly 39 means what should be the sum? It should be 39 into 100. How are you getting? This is what? This is the new mean you want. 39 is the mean you want. Number of observation, same, it remains 100. So 39 into 100, 3900. So the question says how many extra matchboxes? Earlier there was 3813. Now how many are needed if 3900 is what you want? Subtract, and this is what it is. New matchboxes to be added so that the mean comes out 39. New mean is given 39. Number of observations still the same 100. So multiply it so that we get the sum of all frequency, that is 39 into 100, 3900. Clear, students? Now let's move to the next question. Number 8, 9 are homework. Okay. See the next 8, 9, 10, 3 questions I'm taking. Okay. That is the homework part. Fine. This is solution number 6. Okay. Solution number 6 I'm taking. Find the mean of the following distribution. Just now we have done the question, huh? So I'm discussing it with you. Okay. You can do it as homework also so that it's very clear that this was discussed. See 6th question, what it says. Find the mean of the following distribution. Again, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, so on up till 35 it is given. This is x and these are the frequencies. For 5 number How many times it get to be 1? 10 twice, 15, 5. So how will you get the number of observation? Who will tell? To find the number of observation, you will add all the frequencies, and 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 5, 8, 8 plus 6, 14, 14 plus 3, 17, 17 plus 2, 19, 19 plus 1, 20. So check it. What is the sum of frequency? Yes, it comes out 20. And how do you get as the sum of all observations? 5 ones are 5, 10 twos are 20, 15 fives are 75, 26 are 120, 25 threes are 75. Just keep multiplying. 32s are 60, 35 ones are 35. Add all the effects. What do you get? The sum comes out total. Yes, 390. How do we find the mean? Sum of fx upon sum of f. It is actually sum of fi xi upon sum of fi, which I varies. I will take the values 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So this is what it is. Divide and we get the answer as 19.5. This was solution number 6. So I have taken today in the class solution number 5, 6, 7, all 3. Okay, clear? Fourth one part I have taken, third also I have taken one part, second question also explained. So up till 7th almost all I have taken. Okay, very few parts I have given as homework. So 8, 9 homework. 10th question here is there on the screen. Please pay attention to question number 10. Look into your book. Find the mean of the following distribution by shortcut method. Now see, pay attention. What is the difference in this question and the previous ones? The question is exactly same, but what is the word used here? This much is the data given, x, the numbers, and this cumulative frequency. So far what were we getting? Pay attention. Frequency was given in the question. Now it is the cumulative frequency. Students, don't get confused. Cumulative frequency is so easy. See, the first value you take as it is 8. Now how do I get 18? So next, move to the next. 8 subtract from 18, you get it as 10. Okay, so that is how we do. Okay, see the next cumulative frequency is given. So 8 was the first value. Take the first value as it is. Now for the next, subtract it. Okay, clear? Fine. Now subtract next. 33 minus, yes, 8 minus 10. First as it is 8, 18 minus 8, 10, 33 minus 18. To it, students, 33 minus 18. Subtract these two. 33 minus 18. 15. Good. 40 minus 33. Simple. 7. 49 minus 40. 9. 55 minus 49. Subtract. 6. And 60 minus 55. 5. So are you getting how to get cumulative frequency? I repeat once again. Take the first value as it is. No change. 8. Now for the next, keep subtracting. 18 minus 8. 10. 33 minus 18. 15. 40 minus 33. 7. 49 minus 40, 9. 55 minus 49, 6. 60 minus 55, 5. Clear? Now what will be the sum of all the frequency? Add all these. 10 plus 8, 18, 18 plus 15, plus 7 plus 9 plus 6 plus 5. It comes out 60. So what is the sum of frequency? Sigma f. This is sigma, summation. Summation you can say, sum you can say. Okay? So sigma f. What do you get? 60. Clear? Now multiply. Ignore this cumulative frequency. Forget it this. Now this we have used cumulative frequency. From that only I have got this frequency. Forget this table complete. What will I take? Remember the previous one. Now I have x, I have f. Fx is what am I supposed to calculate. Move to this. X is given, f is given. Fx, how do we get? 60 into 8. 60 into 8. 8 6 are 48. 480. 10 into 61. 610. Similarly, 60 into 15, 930 and all will be done up till here. Clear? Once this is done, what is the sum of fx? Add all these. Let's see. This part it is. And once you've got, what is the question asking us? The question is simply to find out the mean. What is the formula for mean? Sum of all these, that is 3757 upon 60. Clear, student, this part? Pay attention. What is the sum of fx, fixi? It comes out 3750. Yes, what it is? 3757. And what is the sum of all the frequency? 60. Divide the two. What do you get, students? Yes, it comes out 62.61666. So just round off and write the answer as 62.62. Clear, students? The solution is clear? Sure. Can you all do? Sum of all fx 3757 upon sum of all frequencies, that is 60. On dividing you get it as 62.6166. So that can be rounded off and you get the answer 62.62. Take the next question. Question number 11 is homework. Okay. Let's see this next. That is question number 12. Pay attention everyone. Question number 12. What it says. Question number 12 is, if the mean of the following distribution is 7.5. The mean is given. So this is the mean. Mean formula is sum of fx upon sum of f. So mean is given to us. Fine. This table is given 5, 6, 7, 8 up till 12. And this frequency x is given, f is given. We all know what we have to do. Sum of all the frequency, this one variable is used. Value is not given. So use it as it is. Add all the remaining numbers. We get it as 74. This is the value. Plus f, because it is a variable. As it is, it will be added. No confusion in this. Okay. 74 plus f as it is added. Sum of fx 100. How do you get? Multiply f into 20, 5 into 20, 100. 6 into 70, like that. Keep all adding. So this 7f will be added separately because it's having variable, and the rest sum will come 563. Put it in the formula. This is what I get. Mean was 7.5 given. 563 plus 7f upon 74 plus f. Okay. So what do you get, students? Yes. Cross multiply. Yes. Very good. Cross multiply. What do you get? 555. 555 multiplied 74 into 7.5, 555 plus 7.5 into f, 7.5f equals to 563 plus 7f as it is. Take the like terms, one same side. 7.5f minus 7f, 0.5f, 563 minus 555, it comes out 8. Solve it, students. It comes out f equals to 8 upon 0.5. Removing the decimal point, 10 upon 5. Solve it, f will come out 16. So the missing frequency comes out 16. Clear, students? So this was the question. This is question number 12 I have explained. Okay. So homework is to complete up till question number 13. Your homework is to complete up till question number 13, exercise 21.1. Must do it all. Okay, students? To complete exercise 21.1,